Hey guys, I wanted to take a little bit of time off from doing action figures all the time. Not that I don't have enough, just I wanted to do something of my personal collection besides my figures. This is my dice collection. I've got everything here from old school lead dice. Let's see if this camera will even focus on it. All right, making noises. To the tiniest dice I think I've ever seen. I've also got these on here that are pretty tiny. This is a fridge magnet. Those are really tiny. And I found all these at Rummage sales, mostly estate sales. For the most part, I've got an old school wooden dice. These are cool. They're pure brass dice. Really heavy, just like the lead. These actually came in Star Wars action figures. I think it was the Clone Wars wave where they had dice in them, but they're still dice, so they still go in my collection. You can see I got really nice sparkly dice. Yeah, you don't run into these too often. I mean, I do got 5 of them, but it's probably from a game set. Maybe even bar dice or something too. These are nice when you go to casinos. You get these dice. Like this was the Dunes for Las Vegas, or from Las Vegas. I believe this is Potawatomi here in Milwaukee. Yeah, as you can see. Sorry, it's so difficult to zoom in. I've also got this one, which is pretty much a prank dice. It seems like it's always going to be either 7 or it's going to be 11. So I'd imagine one's got to be 5, one's got to be 2. Obviously, one's 5, one's 2, and then there's a 6 probably on each end. Of course, I saw it at a Rummage and I had to grab it. Now, this is cool. This is probably my favorite piece I've gotten so far. This is actually leather, and it's made for a... it's made in Italy for a company called Jacobson's. And what it is, it's just a little travel dice set. And it's got the little game here. Let's see if I can focus. Actually, this is the only thing I got was this tag here. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know where I was there for a second. Yeah, and that's just the proof for that. I haven't seen any of those online, but then again, I really want to look because I keep these. I collect these, I should say. This is cool. My dad got this for me. This is a shifter knob for a car. It broke, but, you know, it could still be used if I want to. It won't work on my BMW, but, yeah, this is really cool. So definitely that's staying in my collection. This one right here is awesome. These are vintage drink stirrers. What you do is you put these in your drinks, obviously. Back in the days, they're probably from the 60s or 70s. And then you stir your drinks with them. Of course, a couple are missing, as it's an older set. But yeah, that's how that looks. That's pretty cool. I think so. I've also got a couple board games. Well, I would say dice games, but this is a game called Flash Lightning Card. I played it before, and what you're trying to do, as you can see here, complete 8 challenges. They try to rack up the most points. Best not blink as any player could score in a Flash. 36 cards. I think basically what you're trying to do, it's kind of like Scrabble, where you know, like it says there. Let me get my glasses on, guys. Sorry about this. 6 of a kind, 3 pairs, all even. Like, you know, 2, 4, 6. That you got to get different combinations. And I believe this one back here, Tenzi, I believe that's the same thing as well. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really opened this up to play it because it looks really cool in the package, and it takes up minimal space as well. I'm quite sure that that's the same. It's got different colors for different players. Here I've got a pair of big red dice. These are from either a casino or maybe a gift shop, and they're quite old. You can feel their age. I don't know if these were cut by hand or what, but let's see here if we could see what that says, guys. These right here are salt and pepper shakers. And they make everything out of dice, obviously. I had to get these again. I probably saw these in a estate sale for $1, or I got them in a big lot with other dice or other things, and I scooped them up. These are just some big fuzzy dice right there on the back, along with the big pink one. This one here is really cool. It's a little off-centered with everything, but it's just a wooden block somebody custom made and then probably used a sponge with some ink to put that on here. This is my skull cup, and then I've got a bunch of dice in here, guys. I could carefully pour this out into this bin. As you can see, I've got some nice, like orange, my favorite color, of course. So I've got some really nice orange and black ones, almost like Harley. I don't know if they are Harley, but I wouldn't doubt that they are. As you can see, there's many different types in here. Here's one from Vegas, another one, purple set here. I hope I'm not boring you guys too much, but I wanted to share my collection. These are really neat. Transparent ones I love a lot. Another big one. This is the same from Dunes as well. This is another one from the Star Wars that they did. They did the blue and black. I don't remember what exact series this was, but they did make those. There's a couple smaller ones in here. I love the smaller size ones. Those I'd imagine would be a board game or something, because I would imagine bar dice being that small. And then, of course, I got like the D&D adventure game dice, which I got quite a few of those, actually. And the remainder in here is pretty much the same with what's out there, what you're seeing right now with these. These are really cool. I'm sure this is from a game. I just don't know which one. Again, I just probably walked into a rummage sale and it was sitting in a little baggie for like $0.25, and I was like, I have to have them. These are probably close to my favorites, but I only have one of them. Unfortunately, I wish I had a set. Same with these here too, the D&D ones. I do have 2 of the green, but you know, sometimes the games can call for 1, 2, 3, 5, or 8 dice, you know. This too is another shiny one. I like how they have the marks on the edge instead of in more. Like, you know, some of the others have that little bit around the corner, if you can understand what I'm saying. This one's cool too, like strawberry lime or maybe watermelon color. This is really neat. Here, let me pour these out. These are just regular dice. It's a shot glass and it's got dice on the outside. Yeah, I think I saw this and I was like, oh, I have to have that. It's got to go in my collection. The coolest thing I probably got is a slider. The coolest thing about it, see the dice inside? You could just roam around. I believe it still works too. Yeah. Oh, there goes the hair on my fingers. Yeah, I think that's it for the most part, minus these, except for these glasses. I'm not going to wear them. I just got them because, again, it was in a lot, and I grabbed them, and I just thought that they were cool. These are another ones. These are the ones that got the blocks towards the edge. And they cut these out. I think the reason they do that is because they were actually used. Now, this is the Hilton Atlantic City, these ones. I'm not sure. I think they're all like that, where, yeah, they're cut in the center. Like I said, I don't know if that's because they use them. Here's one. I think this is Hera's. Yeah. All right. Again, this is my favorite pair. These are so heavy. The brass ones, guys. I got a couple keychains as well. With this, I like it because it's transparent, but I like these better because the dice is, as you can see, it's like pointed out. There's a little fuzz on there. Yeah, and then the tinies again. And these, I know these are really, really old here. I don't know how old, but they're in my collection, so that really doesn't matter. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just wanted to share a little something different instead of always just doing action figures. Like, I want to start doing store hunts, and like when I go to estate sales and rummage sales and share my finds, and you know how I barter too. A lot of what I do is bartering. You know, it's grab a bunch of items. Let's say it's 20 and go up there and try to do 15. They're going to say 17 or 18. Or sometimes, you know, they get a little stubborn and you just have to reevaluate it and say, okay, I can see myself paying 20 for that. It's all, you know, I hunt for a living, guys. I go to state sales, rummages, stores, I buy stuff. You know, if something's hot, I find it in the store and flip it right quick, or I'll throw it up on eBay for a penny with free shipping and let it ride and get bidded up and that. And yeah, that's how I come across. I'm able to find stuff like this for my collection. You know, I've also have a huge marble collection that I'm thinking about selling off, but I think I should do a video on it because I've got some really, really rare ones that probably a lot of people haven't seen. But I thank you guys for watching through this video. I understand it's probably not the best topic, but I wanted to share it with you, and maybe there's other people out there that do collect dice. If you have the opportunity to like and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Look for more videos. I'm going to try to do 2 videos every day as much as I can, but please be safe out there. Happy Halloween, and thank you.